Stories of success and failure abound in the ever-changing landscape of technology and business. One such story is that of Philips, once a beacon of innovation and a giant in the electronics industry. Philips had the world at its feet, from pioneering improvements in lighting, audiovisual, and semiconductor technology to spawning some of the world's most prominent companies. However, a succession of blunders, poor decisions, and market upheavals contributed to its collapse and eventual withdrawal from the electronics industry. This episode digs into Philips' rise and fall, revealing the elements that contributed to its demise, as well as the useful lessons we can take from its journey, from innovator to irrelevance. This is the story of the tremendous rise and surprising fall of Philips Electronics. In 2010, Philips' CEO made an unexpected declaration, declaring that the business was no longer a high-tech behemoth. This comment, which seemed illogical for a corporation recognized for groundbreaking advancements, marked a watershed moment in Philips' history. Philips, which was once at the forefront of industries such as lighting, audiovisual, and semiconductors, lost its grip on these areas by the 2010s, the early years of dominance. Philips, founded in 1891, was a pioneer in many industries, including lighting and video technologies. Quality products, smart marketing, and aggressive business practices all contributed to its success. Philips' lighting division, for example, had grown to become the world's largest maker of lighting goods. The company's foray into the audiovisual arena, which included the development of the compact cassette and the CD, cemented its status as an innovator. Blunders and failed innovations. Despite its early triumphs, Philips encountered difficulties as it navigated the changing technical world. Mismanagement and poor investments in technologies such as SRAM memory and interactive CD formats resulted in financial losses. The company's entrance into consumer electronics via a conglomerate model further stretched its resources and weakened its focus. One of Philips' most notable blunders was in the semiconductor industry. Philips, as a pioneer in this industry, seeded firms such as ASML and NXP, which went on to become global leaders. However, the company's inability to adapt to and capitalize on semiconductor developments, combined with poor management decisions, led to the company's eventual exit from the industry. These companies, which arose from Philips' efforts, have now outperformed their parent in terms of valuation and success. Philips moved its attention to healthcare technology, notably medical imaging and equipment, both in an attempt to save the business. The company created a place in this industry, catering to an aging population and consistent need for dependable medical gadgets. While Philips' healthcare segment gained some headway, it still faced issues like recalls and increased competition from emerging trends such as telemedicine and AI-powered diagnostics. The rise and collapse of Philips teaches firms and sectors a plethora of lessons in a fast-changing technology landscape. 1. Adaptability. Recognizing market trends and adapting accordingly is critical for survival. To remain relevant, businesses must be open to innovation and change. 2. Focused innovation. Diversification can lead to diluted efforts and limited results in terms of innovation. A strategic emphasis on core capabilities can produce greater results. Thirdly, seizing prospects. Philips' role in incubating successful firms such as ASML and NXP demonstrates the importance of identifying and fostering growth prospects. 4. Management issues. Making sound management decisions is critical in handling technology changes. Even the most brilliant ideas can be undermined by poor management. And 5. Consumer-centric approach. It is critical to align product development with consumer needs and expectations. Irrelevance can result from failing to address changing consumer demands. Philips' narrative should serve as a warning to both established and developing technological companies. While its early triumphs proved the power of invention, its subsequent failure emphasized the significance of adaptability, strategic focus, and competent management. Companies must learn from Philips's failures and accomplishments as sectors continue to advance in order to succeed in an ever-changing world.